Good day, I'm Caroline Brown-Thompson and this is your JIS News for Monday, September 16. Government-owned Wallenford Coffee Company has been sold to AIC International Investments Limited, AIIL, in a deal worth about $4 billion. The announcement was made by the Development Bank of Jamaica, DBJ, in a release last Friday. DBJ said AIIL would pay $1.6 billion to the government and invest another $2.35 billion for the development and expansion of Wallenford over the next 4 years. The company will now have access to over 5,000 acres of Blue Mountain coffee land and should be able to process over 9 million pounds of coffee in its facilities. AIIL assumed control of Wallenford Coffee Company's operations on September 11 and is expected to wrap up its transaction with the government within 6 months. AIIL is a wholly owned subsidiary of Portland Holdings Incorporation, a privately held investment company founded and owned by Michael Lee Chin. Having also divested the Mavis Bank Coffee Company in 2011, government will now focus on regulating the industry through the Coffee Industry Board, encourage the development and expansion of the industry, and protect the Jamaica Blue Mountain coffee brand. The Office of Disaster Preparedness and Emergency Management, ODPEM, is working on a slew of measures to ensure Jamaica is ready to deal with natural disasters, particularly hurricanes. Acting Director General of ODPEM, Richard Thompson, says the agency has been continuously reviewing its disaster response mechanisms while ensuring there is adequate equipment and paraphernalia to deal with persons who might become displaced. Mr. Thompson, who was speaking at a press conference to commemorate the 25th anniversary of Hurricane Gilbert, added that the $250 million disaster fund needs to be increased.
In order for us to really do proper work looking at Hurricane Gilbert as a baseline, we want that to be roughly $50 billion. A part of the protocol under the fund is infrastructural rehabilitation, and to do infrastructural work is quite significant.
In the meantime, local government and community development minister Noel Arscott said heavier penalties are coming for those who continue to litter drains and gullies.
I'm just waiting on a few consultations that we are doing, and once they are ready, we are going to bring forward those.
He added that the government spent just under $140 million to clean drains and gullies as part of plans for the hurricane season. The Working Committee on Gender-Based Violence is currently reviewing the draft National Strategic Plan to eliminate gender-based violence. The committee is chaired by Information Minister Senator Sandria Faulkner.
It is critical that victims of sexual abuse are treated with courtesy and sensitivity, and that their cases are handled in an efficient and timely manner as they seek justice.
Come next month, medical practitioners will also undergo further training in the management of sexual abuse cases. The workshops are funded by the United Nations Population Fund, UNFPA, and coordinated by the Bureau of Women's Affairs, the Ministry of Justice, and the Center for Investigation of Sexual Offences and Child Abuse, Sissoka. Minister Faulkner was speaking at the handing over ceremony of refrigerators to Sissoka by the UNFPA. And finally, 4 child care institutions will be better able to fund their operations following donations of $100,000 each from the Social Development Commission, SDC. The Maxfield Park Children's Home, Granville Place of Safety, Manning's Boys Home, and Strathmore Gardens Children's Home are the beneficiaries. Speaking at the handing over ceremony, the SDC's Executive Director, Dwayne Vernon, emphasized the need for a collective effort in helping to protect the nation's children.
And we want to make a special appeal to every Jamaican to take care of our children. It's not just about your own child, but it's about every child that lives in and around your own community. So please, it takes much more than the schools, the families. It takes every single person to protect the future of Jamaica.
SDC's donation was made possible through gate proceeds from the 2013 staging of its 2020 community cricket competition, which usually runs from April to August each year. And that's it for JIS News today. I'm Caroline Brown-Thompson. Thanks for watching.